can bid online in their bedroom. In their bedroom, they can go online on their phone. And yes.
Time process takes 90 days. Yeah. Here, they will get the card in 9 days. Maximum, from the time of purchase. Yes. 9 days you have the card. Yes, you will get KEPS, KRA, all the documents, all the taxes, duties paid, and you will have the card in your yard. And if you pay faster and KRA as well, sometimes you can shorten the time to 3-4 days. So this is and like I said, there is nothing.
Welcome, His Excellency, the President of this great nation.
No. Yes.
Welcome, Your Excellency.
Another question.
With your kind permission, Your Excellency will remain standing as we start with a word of prayer that is going to be led by Sharia Abdul and Darius Mwambili, who I will now call upon to come and lead us in a prayer.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Kwa jina la Mwenyezi Mungu mwingi mwenye rehema, mwenye kunemesha neema ndogo ndogo na neema kubwa kubwa, sote tuweke imani na tuombe. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Arrahmanirrahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim, siratal ladhina an'amta alaihim, ghairil maghdubi alaihim waladdallin. Muumba, naiweka nchi yetu mbele yako, naweka rais wetu mbele yako. Muumba wangu, ukaweze kuifanikisha huduma ya leo. Amin.
Let's breathe and pray. As we gather in prayer, we lift up our hearts and minds to you, seeking your guidance and blessing for our leaders, our nation, and all who play a role in our communities and workplaces. Grant our President, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, and all leaders wisdom and discernment as they navigate the complexities of governance. May they lead with integrity, compassion, and commitment to justice, always mindful of the needs of those they serve. Bless them with the courage to make decisions that promote security, peace, and prosperity to all. For our nation, we ask for your protection and guidance. Shield us from harm and discord, and grant us the grace to live together in harmony and mutual respect. May our communities be a beacon of love and understanding, where all are valued and welcomed. In our workplaces and businesses, we seek your blessings for management, clients, and staff alike. Grant wisdom and compassion to those in leadership positions that may lead with fairness and inspire others to do the same. Bless our clients with satisfaction and fulfillment and resilience. May our workplaces be an environment of cooperation and respect where all contribute to the common good. Finally, we ask for your blessings of moderate rains to nourish the earth and sustain life. May the land yield its bounty, and may abundance be shared by all. In your infinite mercy, hear our prayers and guide us in the paths of righteousness. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. Let us take our seats. Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency, the Governor of Nakuru, Madam Susan Kihika, the Area Member of Parliament, Honorable Jane Kihara, all members of Parliament that are present, the Principal Secretary for Industry, Trade and Investment, Honorable Abubakar Hassan, the PS Energy, Alex Washira, the Chair, Special Economic Zone Authority, Mr. Fred Muteti, the Chair, AAA, Mr. Chaudhry Afzal, and AAA is Africa Auto Auction, members of parliament that are present, all local and national leaders, investors, partners, and members of staff. Your Excellency, with your permission to start us off, we'll start with some remarks from the chairman of AAA, Mr. Chaudhry Afzal, to give his remarks. Welcome, Mr. Chaudhry. Welcome. We can give him a warm, karibu. Give him a warm hand clap as he approaches. Welcome, sir.
Welcome to the opening ceremony of Jumbo AAA Holdings. And a very big welcome to President Mr. Ruto. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us today for this significant moment. On behalf of all of us at Jumbo AAA, I would like to express our joy and excitement for the grand opening today. We would also like to express our sincere appreciation for all the preparation, work, and support from Naivasha Special Economic Zone Authority and all the relevant government agencies. On this special occasion, I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to Mr. Rehman and for your invaluable contribution and effort. And Mr. Zoheb, thank you very much. And effort towards today's opening. Thank you very much. Aichi Daihatsu is a top dealer for Daihatsu brand in Japan. We are established in year 1933. So last year we celebrated our 90th anniversary. And as a Daihatsu dealer, when I reflect on the connection between Daihatsu and Kenya, it always takes me back to the Safari Rally, 1980s and 19th. Therefore, for me, Kenya is a distant but very familiar land and of country that holds a special place in my heart. As the first auto auction house launches in Kenya, Jumbo AAA will bring high-quality used car directly from Japan to Kenya. We aim to provide professional service and reliable cars to our Kenyan customers. We will facilitate transaction in Kenya settings and continue to create job opportunities. We will do our best to move forward, and we deeply appreciate your ongoing guidance and support. Once again, thank you, President Mr. Ruto, and all distinguished guests for being a part of today's opening ceremony. Thank you very much.
Let's give him another round of applause. Thank you very much, sir. Next, Your Excellency, I'll invite the Japanese ambassador to Kenya, His Excellency Okaniwa Ken, to make his remarks, followed by the Governor Nakuru County, who, when she comes, she'll recognize the leaders that we have present and also give her remarks. So let's put our hands together for the ambassador, His Excellency Okaniwa Ken. Welcome.
Jumbo, and good afternoon. I'm Ken Okaniwa, Ambassador of Japan to Kenya. Your Excellency President Ruto, Your Excellency Governor Kihika, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to join you on this occasion because Jumbo AAA Holdings, supported by three companies, Quetta Trading Company, Aichi Daihatsu Company, and AJAABU Motors FCCO. They are collaborating to set up this auction facility, and I understand this is the first business activities starting in this zone. This is a very important achievement supported by CESA and the Ministry of Trade, Investment and Industry. The business will benefit the consumers of Japanese cars by providing high quality and reliable cars. In addition, of course, the auction facility will provide jobs for the local community, promote economic growth, and I hope that this business will expand in the coming years. And I must thank CESA and the team at the ministry for supporting this endeavor. This will show the Japanese investors that Kenya is open for business and very friendly investment destination. My hope is that with the support of the government of Kenya, there will be other companies from Japan investing in the country. And I think that the dynamics of the African economy is something that we follow very closely. And Kenya, which is a gateway to Africa, there is an opportunity to tap into the markets of other neighboring African countries. And as a government of Japan, we stand ready to cooperate together to promote the investment, to promote the trade between Kenya and other neighboring countries so that the economic activities in this whole region will be revitalized. So thank you once again for this invitation. I am very honored to be talking in front of you. Asante ni sana.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto. The Principal Secretaries present. I know we have PS Wachira of Energy and PS Abubakar of Trade, Investments and Industry, and any other PS is present. Our area Member of Parliament, Mheshimiwa Jane Kihara, and our colleague MP KJ from Nairobi. Our area MCA, I think had seen you somewhere, Mheshimiwa Kamau from Maimahio. The Japanese Ambassador, Your Excellency Okaniwa Ken. Now the chair and of Jumbo AAA and the CEO and the whole team that's here this morning. Let me first take this minute, Your Excellency, to have our area Member of Parliament just come up here, Mheshimiwa Jane, and just say a quick hello because we are in your area. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor. I was busy making noise there for this chance. Your Excellency, Sir, Honorable William Samoei Ruto, all protocols observed. Karibuni Naivasha. This is called my Mahio ward, where these great things are happening. We are happy to have this facility and the activities and the way they are going to start. It tells us Naivasha is somewhere in the world map. So we are so happy. Your Excellency, down there is an investor who came. And why I'm happy is because this has taken off. There is an investor who came, gave people contracts. The work, he was from Turkey, gave people work, they supplied, they worked, and he never paid them, and he's gone. And in fact, they had sent me, thank God that Governor has given me this chance, because there is also a letter. He has left our people poorer than thank God for AA, because already they are here, they have given us jobs, and we are going to go places and get cars. And Your Excellency, maybe before you go, you also buy me a car. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Jane, and thank you for those remarks. I wanted to also recognize our Chair, Cesar Moteti, plus the CEO. I had also seen him around here. Yes, there you are. And any other CEOs from parastatals, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to join you here today and to also welcome Your Excellency, the President. Your Excellency, I do recall when we came to launch the substation, and I think something else here, and Jumbo AAA said that we would be launching this on the 24th of April, and I just thought they had picked a date off thin air, and it seemed so far away then. I actually did not know that we would actually be here on this day that you picked. So that's really, really amazing. So Your Excellency, as you officiate the car auction, I think you've already demonstrated that, and we've sort of seen how that works. It's also exciting to see the one-stop shop, so that as the customers come here, they don't have to come to the auction, then run, find KRA, cabs, and everybody all together. So we are doing this one-stop shop, so to speak. So that's exciting, and we here at the Naivasha Special Economic Zone in Maimahio, we are really delighted, Your Excellency, because I know we've had long talks, many meetings, talking about operationalizing our special economic zones and our EPZs and all that, and even our CAIPs. And I really can see that it's bearing fruit, and we are here to testify that it wasn't just speaking, but actually walking the talk. So Your Excellency, allow me to take this opportunity. It's a really historic game changer for us here at the County of Nakuru. And let me focus a bit on Nakuru County. Your Excellency, this special economic zone, and indeed globally, they are established really to attract foreign direct investments through investments of purposes of economic growth and job creation. And Your Excellency, as we moved around the country, I think the one thing that is, whether in Nakuru County, in Mombasa County, in Narok County, wherever you may be, job creation is really a big issue. So I'm really delighted that as we begin and see the launch of these companies, that we are making job creation really become a reality. So the benefits, Your Excellency, will really be major. You've also talked much about manufacturing, and so we are trying to reconfigure our economy through the value addition, manufacturing, and the much sought after industrialization. So for me, I really am excited, because we've talked a lot about Caesar, and now I can see and say that in Nakuru County, actually, Naivasha, this has come to be. Your Excellency, envisioned in the blueprint for the Naivasha SEZ is estimated 100,000 jobs will be generated, absorbing hundreds of thousands of jobless youths in the county. The investments no doubt attract housing, eateries, transporters, banks, schools, hospitals, and other related services. And the net effect, Your Excellency, is the Naivasha SEZ will not only change the lives of residents of Nakuru County, but countrywide. It is for this reason that we call for a renewed focus on promotion, marketing, and actualization of the Naivasha SEZ. Indeed, Naivasha was chosen by the government to host the SEZ due to the ready availability of high voltage power. More than 1,000 kilowatts of power are generated around this locality, Your Excellency, strategic location, transport-wise, and the availability of raw materials. That is why Your Excellency, Nakuru County is the only county in Kenya that the Special Economic Zone Authority, CESA, has gazetted the lowest tariff of 5 shillings per kilowatt hour for our Special Economic Zone. So I'm talking about any other investors who may be in the room, who may be watching and are not sure where to set up shop. This is the place to be. 5 months ago, Your Excellency, Nakuru County government held an investment dialogue with potential foreign and local investors with the help of the United States Embassy to market investment opportunities in Nakuru County, and more so the potential within Naivasha SEZ. Arising from the various conversations we held with potential investors, the issues of water, roads, housing, and cheap power have emerged as key factors. I'm happy that some of the issues have been addressed, among them the provision of a power substation to serve the SEZ. The commissioning of this second-hand car auction will serve as a demonstration of the visibility of the Naivasha SEZ and your government's commitment to operationalize it. Permit me, Your Excellency, to request for the collaboration of the national government and our county government of Nakuru to provide the necessary infrastructure to meet expectations of investors, even though already we have a dedicated line of piped water to the Naivasha SEZ. It has come to our realization that we will need more water for the industries and factories that are and willing to invest here. We are convinced that through promotion and attraction of global local investors, the Naivasha SEZ will lay a mark as the best example of industrialization and the consequential import substitution in the country. We in Nakuru County hold the conviction through collaborative efforts by the national government and the Nakuru County government. We are putting in place an enabling environment, Your Excellency, and the requisite infrastructure to attract investors. Your Excellency, I can assure you that we are committed to improve the ease of doing business in Nakuru County. We are working to create a friendly business enabling environment that stimulates investments through policies and regulations that offer investors a stable environment, and front-facing administrative agencies that are more user-friendly with less red tape. And we can't do this alone. It requires a collaboration between our government, the national government, and the private sector. To demonstrate our commitment, Your Excellency, to ease of doing business, we now have in place a single business permit in Nakuru County that collapses all licenses into one license, reducing the time of applications and approvals. Investors at the Naivasha SEZ are now able to acquire land at discounted rates on annual basis. And less than a kilometer, Your Excellency, I'm finishing, less than a kilometer from here, from these premises of the Jumbo AAA Holdings, Your Excellency, stands the internal container depot, a gateway to the Naivasha SEZ, on whose strength your government has designated Naivasha as Kenya Industrial Town. Globally, ICDs establish a critical link between the sea and land transport, and with this ICD, Naivasha, Your Excellency, it helps to enhance ease of cargo, haulage, and handling, and reduces the congestion of Nairobi ICD on the road. So to us here in Nakuru County, the inauguration of the vehicle auction is much more than people buying cars from Naivasha SEZ. It is a demonstration that the Naivasha SEZ is now operational, attracting investors and giving hopes of employment, income generation, and triggering many related businesses to sprout in this area. It is also a vindication of the opportunities that lie within the boundaries, and more so here in my Mahio, Naivasha sub-county, and Nakuru as a whole. And Your Excellency, we cannot thank you enough, and thank you as we look forward to having more investors, to working together in making the ease of doing business really a reality, and making sure that we attract more investors to make sure that your vision of industrializing Kenya becomes a reality. Thank you. Let me call now PS Abubakar to come and to come forward. Sorry, thank you.
We wait for him or continue? But I was not saying anything. I was just... All right, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Governor of Nakuru County, PSS present, members of Parliament present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You know, there is a saying which says that you cannot attract if you are not attractive. So, okay, let me rewind. So let me just do the salutation. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Cabinet Secretaries present, Ambassador of Japan, Nakuru County Governor, Honorable Susan Kihika, Narok Principal Secretary present. We have the PS for Energy, Alex, maybe you can stand and can raise and also with me, I have the Chair of Special Economic Zone, Bwana Fred Muteti. We also have the CEO of Special Economic Zone, Bwana Ken Chelule. Also senior members of Parliament, Directorship and Management of Jumbo AA Company Limited, all other investors present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning again. So, I'm trying to buy time. So, let me finish my story. So I was saying, you cannot attract if you are not attractive. And this Naivasha Special Economic Zone, it has attractive features which are irresistible. The best attractive features from south of Sahara to the north of Limpopo to the end of River Nile. So, and as a result of that, we've got a lot of investor appetite with the leadership of Excellency the President. We are trying to convert them to actual deals and actual deployment, and we are committed to fill up this zone, not only for creating jobs, but to shape up the industrial future of Nakuru County. We, as a ministry, we are determined to meticulously and flawlessly execute the plan of His Excellency the President so that we can achieve his economic transformation agenda. With those many remarks, it is my pleasure to invite the chairman or the champion of the CESA program, not only in Kenya, but in Africa. Yes, last year we were in Morocco, and we were elected to be in the steering committee of the CESA program in Africa by not campaigning at all, just the continent recognition of the President's effort and strategic intervention in the CESA program. He is also the Chief Investment Officer, #1 in Kenya. Last year, the FDI Intelligence just rated Kenya as the #1 country in Africa with the greatest investment momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, well, please put your hands together to welcome and invite the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, PS. Tafadhali tuketi. Asante sana. Distinguished leaders present, captains of industry, our governor of Nakuru County, the Jumbo AAA SEZ team, and Kenyans. Good morning, or is it good afternoon, and welcome. I thank you all for making it here today for a very special event in a very special place. A few months ago, while I presided over a function here, an announcement was made that on the 24th of April, this function would happen. It then did not look like a reality. And because Jumbo kept their part of the bargain, I decided I'm also going to keep my part of the bargain and be here. And we have gathered here to welcome a new investor in our special economic zone. And this is significant in the following ways. Number one, the increase of new enterprises in our special economic and export processing zones is a very strong signal of investor confidence in Kenya. And as a trading and investment destination, and also of the positive effect of our policy and regulatory environment in attracting local and foreign investors. And that is why today we celebrate Jumbo. I remember a year and a half ago when we were in Nakuru County, many people were in doubt as to whether this industrial city would be a reality. I think we can confidently tell them today we meant what we said, we've kept our word, and the first investor has opened doors in Naivasha. In fact, outside at the river, in all our special economic zones, Naivasha has become the first in the last couple of years to open its doors as a special economic zone. Number two, the investor we are welcoming today, Jumbo Africa Auto Auction SEZ Limited, is a unique investor undertaking a new kind of enterprise in a very different way. It is the first Japanese car auction in Africa. That deserves commendation. It is also utilizing both physical and online competitive platforms to revolutionize the car purchasing experience for millions of buyers. Henceforth, buyers in Kenya, East Africa, and the whole continent will be able to choose a wide variety of vehicles ranging from cars and trucks to motorcycles and specialty vehicles, as well as machinery, mechanical appliances, vehicle parts, work trucks, and handling equipment. In addition to the benefit of unparalleled access and variety, buyers will also use the Kenya shilling as a trading currency and can participate from the comfort of their homes. I know some very good work has gone on with the dollar, but you may not even need to use the dollar in this facility. So with your Kenya shilling, you don't have to struggle with finding out what the exchange rate is. Further, competitive bidding will guarantee lower prices, enhancing the savings that buyers will accrue compared with traditional purchasing and car importation processes. The positive impact of Jumbo Africa Auction SEZ Limited does not end there. Because of competitive pricing, high demand for vehicles will stimulate our auto parts industry and overall activity in the automotive sector, leading to the expansion of the overall economy and the introduction and adoption of emerging technologies in not just the vehicle space or the automotive space, but globally across all the other sectors. In other words, with a steady increase in new entrants and broadening of the sectors represented here in Naivasha, our special economic zone program is coming of age, vindicating its driving vision of mobilizing and leveraging private investment as the primary driver of economic growth in our country. By targeting both domestic and foreign direct investment, the Special Economic Zone program aims to radically increase employment, significantly grow exports, substantially enhance supply chain spillovers and new technologies, and of course boost Kenya's foreign exchange earnings. Each of these outcomes is a critical strategic objective of our bottom-up economic transformation agenda, which makes special economic zones the focal arena of competitiveness and productivity. The arrival of new investments and the inauguration of new industries and enterprises reflect the impact of our international measures and intentional strategies and interventions to enhance the ease of doing business and improve the business environment in Kenya, and specifically listening to the governor in Nakuru County. In particular, the Special Economic Zone program represents a dedicated package of highly appealing fiscal, infrastructural, procedural, and regulatory incentives which have led to the steady rise in Kenya's global appeal as an investment destination. Those who follow international events will record that last year, Kenya was rated as the best investment destination in 2024. And so that you know that that is not just a story, before the end of this year, yet another vehicle assembler will be in this zone. They are already concluding paperwork to make sure that we will start producing electric vehicles here in Naivasha for our market and also for the regional market. Let me also say here that in recognition of the central place this facility is going to play, we concluded last Friday the purchase of an additional 5,000 acres to be made part of this Naivasha industrial city. And let me also record that this morning, before I came here, we were concluding a conversation between Microsoft of the US, G42 of the United Arab Emirates, and EcoCloud of Kenya, an investment of $1 billion that is going to happen in this Naivasha area. We will be making a further announcement next month on that investment in data centers that will be powered by green energy. Let me also state here, for the benefit of my good friend Ambassador Ken of Japan, that while I was with him in Japan earlier this year, the conversation we had about another investment of close to $100 million or 13 billion Kenyan shillings using steam available in Olkaria under the Olkaria 7 program. We have now concluded that process. And Ken, I want to report to you that the steam will now be made available and the investment will become a reality. We will be generating additional power using the facility that we have obtained from our friends in Japan. And I want to thank you also for the 1.8 billion that you have made available for our last mile program to be able to connect more Kenyans onto the grid. I also want to say that Nakuru County is going to be among the counties that will benefit from that last mile program. Attractive tax incentives, high quality infrastructure, simplified business procedures and regulations, as well as value chain integration and the promotion of expanded market access for goods produced in the zone as some of the compelling features of this competitive incentive package. With this and more attractive amenities, the Naivasha Special Economic Zone is poised to make a strong contribution to the transformation of Kenya's competitiveness, owing to its close proximity to Olkaria geothermal electricity generation complex. The availability of low-cost power tariffs significantly reduces the cost of doing business. The zone itself occupies about 100 acres, and as I have told you, we are expanding that by another 5,000 acres, and we are going to ensure that we complete with a whole dedicated logistics area, cluster areas to support SMEs. And today I am also going to launch the first 1,000 housing units and associated amenities here in Naivasha. We're going to have a shopping center, we're going to have a school, we are going to have a hospital, because this zone is going to represent the future. And we want those who come here to invest, to have a place for them to live and their workers to live as well. And we are in collaboration with Nakuru County on making sure that this becomes a reality. This is part of the government of Kenya's commitment to actualize the strategy of developing the Naivasha Special Economic Zone into a fully fledged industrial city, as I have said. Consequently, we have set aside land that is adequate. We're also going to provide other infrastructure facilities, including water, as has been mentioned by the governor here, and the road framework that is going to be built around here. Already, we have 1.5 kilometers of internal roads that have been constructed, as well as inland container depot, with a capacity of handling 100,000 units equivalent to 20 foot container, which in turn is connected both to the standard gauge railway and also our meter gauge railway. This will ensure that the logistics around this zone are superior. Further, a comprehensive system of essential utilities have been developed in the zone, including adequate on-site and off-site water reservoirs, storage tanks, and pipelines. It is also noteworthy that the zone has been configured to support the attainment of environmental, social, and governance standards by facilitating green energy initiatives. As such, the Naivasha Economic Zone, and indeed our overall Special Economic Zone program, is supportive and attractive to green manufacturing industries and aligned with the broader sustainability goals. The Special Economic Zone in Naivasha and around Kenya, and as you've been informed, we are developing another 7 special economic zones. So those who thought that there will be a competition between Naivasha and Dongokundu need to be informed that aside from this facility, we are also doing another special economic zone in Egerton, in Nakuru, one in Eldoret, one in Busia, one in Sagana, one in Murang'a, and of course we have started the process of expanding Dongokundu with the support of our Japanese friends. It is the natural destination for millions of well-educated, highly skilled, motivated, and dedicated young men and women who are ready to work in enterprises within the special economic zones and all the amenities that come with it. It is also located in a country which is well established as a regional and constitutional hub for trade, investment, and services, and strategically located to serve as the gateway to the East Africa, Central Africa, and to the continent at large. It is further situated within close proximity of the Silicon Savannah, the home of Africa's most advanced ICT innovation and development hub right here at the river. Finally, the SEZ is served by a countrywide network of well-developed road infrastructure, including one that we committed ourselves to building between Nairobi and Nakuru, dualing that road. We are well on course. And it is my plan that before the end of this year, we begin the launch and construction of the dualing of the road between Nairobi and Nakuru, all the way to Eldoret and possibly to Malaba. In the spirit of continuous improvement, the government is undertaking the review of the legal, policy, and regulatory frameworks in respect of special economic zones to further deepen our capacity to create attractive opportunities for both domestic and foreign direct investors and investments. In short, Kenya is the best home for your investment, and Naivasha is the best location for your enterprise. Our journey to becoming our region's and Africa's economic and industrial powerhouse is underway. I suspect that maybe Governor Susan may have talked to my speechwriter. We are encouraged by your presence here and inspired by your decision to invest in our economic transformation. To all the investors that are here, welcome to Kenya, welcome to Naivasha, and welcome to the future. And welcome to the side that is making strides in the right direction. I wish all of you success in all the work that you're doing. I also want to affirm that as part of the wider strategy of making Kenya a competitive destination, we are continuously reviewing our working relationship with all the agencies, with all the counties, refining our policy, regulatory, and legal regimes to make sure that they are in tandem with the requirements of the present. And we are going to be leveraging on technology to facilitate faster delivery of government service, faster delivery of, and facilitating enterprise, business, and investment as a way of making sure that Kenya keeps being ahead of the curve as we go into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jumbo Africa Auto Action Naivasha Special Economic Zone facility is now officially opened. Congratulations, thank you very much. God bless you and God bless Kenya. Asanteni sana.
A round of applause for His Excellency one more time. And Your Excellency, perhaps before you go too far, there is a gift that would like to present to you. Kindly, let's take our seats briefly. There's a gift that they would like to present to you, and I'd like to call on the chair and the team that is giving out the gift to kindly approach and gift His Excellency as a sign of appreciation for honoring the request and ensuring that what of Parliament, the Chair Cesar, CEO Cesar, Chair Jumbo AAA, CEO Jumbo AAA, Director, all the directors kindly to also come, and the Chinese ambassador to also join them in this photo. Japanese ambassador, my apologies, sorry about that. The PS as well. Yes, PS Abubakar, then all right, thank you, Your Excellency. We've come to the end of this session, and we'll now proceed to the other side where we have the affordable housing taking place. We'll allow His Excellency to leave at his own pleasure. The rest of us, kindly, let's remain at our sitting positions as we allow His Excellency to leave at his own pleasure. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Can you open the door? Open here, you have the key. Security is open. Very good. Good. Number one. Okay, great. Very good. Beautiful. So, who is handing? You are handing over the keys to me? Thank you. Okay, there's another. His Excellency, akinunua jiwa gone So before Jim gets her props, ninapewa jiwa gone. I can get to the car, but you have to be bulletproof. As the President and the Ambassador, you can go. Okay, Ambassador, come. Piga picha song.
Oh, picture. Oh.
No, until let him until it goes.
Oh, it will move.
Here is parking, and this is drive.
Oh,
yeah, you can go now.
Nice one. How was it?
Thank you, sir. Sorry, can I keep the keys? But you should speak to KRN first.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting me.
Hiyo ndio tena nataka. Elected from the one. All kinds of vehicles.
Look at this.
Serikali ya Guinea.
Yeah.
Why do you buy this car? Belongs to the party. Where is that fellow of the place?
That one behind the chairman. You're serious? Chairman? I'm sorry. Oh, you're serious? You leave. The key is coming. Oh, na drive ako. Ako ready.
He's got the keys. Yeah, he has the
Utaweza hii?
Fungua hapo mbele. Chunga. Na tukae upande tafadhali tusigongwe. Nchi inasonga.
Yeah, it's okay. Handbrake is there.
Device seat belts.
With the left foot.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've removed it.
Okay.
And Your Excellency, the seat belt for the picture. Yes, thank you, sir.
If you like the car, it's yours. So this car I must buy. Yeah. Send me the invoice. The invoice. I developed it. Without the rebate. With all the taxes. Okay. Thank you so much.
Mr. President, I'm Andy Efren, and this is Kent Pellegrini. We're co-founders of Next Gen Packaging. And we're very honored to have you here with us today for the grand opening of our new factory. We produce labels and tags for the apparel industry, and we will employ about 100 local staff in the first phase of our operations, and then we will grow from there. We are a global company, and we've invested in many countries around the world, and I have to say that Kenya has been the best. We've had great support from all the government agencies and from USAID, and we are making this our headquarters for Africa, and we'll be producing product not only for the Kenyan garment manufacturers, but we'll be exporting to factories all over Africa.
Are you already in operation?
We are in testing, and we will be making production orders starting from next week.
And what you'll see next door in the shed are heat transfers, tagless labels. And the tagless labels, we make everything as sustainable as possible. And so the products we make are small. So we make paper products, printed label fabric label products, and they're small, and we make them as sustainable as possible. But because it's such a small product, it is critical that we make them in the region so that we're not making in one location, putting it on airplanes. It defeats the purpose, right? And so this is very, very critical for us, and just thank you to your administration for all your support. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nzuri sana, Mr.
How
President.
are you?
Welcome.
Very good. Jambo.
Jambo sana. I'm Duncan. This is Fantas.
Yes.
Welcome, Mr. President. We are Hela Clothing Group.
Very good.
The company is based in Sri Lanka, but part of the company desire to move it to Africa as a strategic manufacturing destination. We created Hela Intimates EPZ Limited here in Kenya in 2016. 8 years down the line, we have grown to a workforce of over 3,000 Kenyan employees, exporting export valued at 5 million monthly, or $5 million US dollars. Hela is focused as creating,
You're exporting to which countries?
largely to the US market, as the North America. So as part of Hela's desire to have Africa as a total apparel supply chain solution, we are sourcing 70% of our fabric within the East Africa region, specifically in Tanzania. Our labels, accessories, the waistbands, such as these ones, packaging, such as this one, and labels, we are getting them from Kenya, that is within the ADVERTISE EPZ.
So you manufacture the packaging?
The packaging is provided by a partner supplier here within the EPZ, JFNI. They supply us with the packaging. For the elastic, this is the boxer elastic.
Yes.
We are getting this from Kohinoor, another EPZ-based facility. And then the larger fabric, which is the larger raw material we require, is coming from Tanzania, that is A to Z group of companies. So from our estimation, we see that we have impacted over 10,000 individuals within the larger East Africa region by creating direct employment and indirect employment.
What would you consider, what would the government of Kenya do more or better?
Well, I mentioned we are getting our fabric from Tanzania.
Yes.
We take notice of the government effort to grow the textile capacity in Kenya by growing cotton, expanding the cotton production, and we see Hela in future getting most of our fabric from the Kenya region through the government effort to increase the cotton.